basically, they moved the fat from here to here. The process and the recovery time was perfect. Trust me, you're gonna love 305 Plastic Surgery. The staff, everybody's amazing. And most importantly, you wanna get the results that you want. If you want the body you've always wanted, click the link below. Game over.
Dame un girl.
¿Un qué?
Un girl.
¿Un qué? ¿Un qué?
Un girl.
¿Un qué?
Un girl.
¿Un qué?
Un girl. Dame un girl.
¿Un qué?
Un girl.
¿Un qué? ¿Un qué?
Un girl.
¿Un qué?
Un girl.
¿Un qué?
Un girl.
Mi combo de aumento de senos y lipo 360 en Miami me encantó.
Creo que combinar cirugías es una opción más que válida. Ahorramos tiempo, que es muy valioso, la recuperación. Ahorramos también en lo que es los masajes. Es como tener, yo digo, un todo incluido. Hola, soy Juliet, pero antes de que te siga contando un poquito más de mi cirugía, haz clic en el enlace de acá abajo y reserva tu consulta gratis ahora. Si yo me volvería a operar, me volvería a operar 100%. Creo fielmente que las cirugías nos aportan muchísimo desde lo emocional, el autoestima, nos hace sentirnos mujeres más seguras, más empoderadas. Entonces sí, a mí mi combo me encantó. Aumento de senos y lipo 360. Haz clic abajo y reserva tu consulta gratis.
¿Qué es una lipotransferencia? La lipotransferencia combina la liposucción con una transferencia segura de grasa a los glúteos. Obtendrás una mejor forma en el abdomen, la cintura, las caderas y los glúteos. Si deseas una consulta gratis conmigo, haz clic en el enlace de abajo.
Dame un girl.
¿Un qué?
Un girl.
¿Un qué? ¿Un qué?
Un girl.
¿Un qué?
Un girl.
¿Un qué?
Hello guys, this is Danny from 305 Plastic Surgery and we are back in live as every day. You guys should already know we're doing 2 lives per day, so if you guys happen to have any questions regarding procedures, promotions, doctors, packages, what to do, what to not do, all the questions that you guys may have, I'm the person that can answer them for you on these lives. Para las que me escuchan en español, ya ustedes saben, la mayoría pues, que mi nombre es Dani, yo soy consultante acá en 305 Plastic Surgery y me encanta venir a hablar con ustedes todos los días para realmente contestar todas las preguntas que ustedes puedan tener, no solamente referente a las promociones vigentes en este momento que están espectaculares, pero también preguntas sobre qué hacer antes del procedimiento, qué no hacer, qué procedimiento puede ser el mejor para mí, si necesitas ayuda teniendo que escoger algún doctor porque de pronto no conoces qué doctor te puede dar el resultado que tú estás buscando personalmente, y todas esas cositas las vamos a estar discutiendo y hablando por medio de este en vivo. For my girls connected, if you guys have any questions, please just go ahead and drop it in the comment section so we can go ahead and start interacting with you guys. I know you guys love when I tell you if you're a good candidate or not based on your BMI and the procedure that you're wanting done or the doctor that you want to choose. So that's exactly what we're going to be doing here. Últimamente hemos estado interactuando con ustedes de que han dejado su peso, su estatura, el doctor que quieren o el procedimiento que desean obtener, y por medio de este en vivo les podemos ayudar para saber si por lo menos son buenas candidatas y así de esa manera empezar con una evaluación que es totalmente gratis. Cualquier paciente que sea la primera, la segunda, la tercera, la cuarta vez que se quiera evaluar con nosotros, todas las consultas son totalmente gratis y aparte no solamente tienes derecho a evaluarte con un solo solo doctor, sino que también te puedes evaluar con 2, con 3 o con 4 doctores o con los doctores que tú desees. For my girls watching in English, for those of you that are interested in having a consultation with us, our consultations are fully free. So you do not have to pay absolutely anything to be seen by one of our doctors, whether it's for one single procedure or whether you have 2 or 3 or 4 doctors in mind. As a matter of fact, typically when patients come in interested in a cosmetic procedure and they have a doctor in mind, me as a consultant, I always try to give you guys a second option just so you can get a second opinion on what could happen in your specific case, specifically for my girls that are wanting to have mommy makeovers, okay? When you guys are wanting to have mommy makeovers, we have to be very specific regarding the doctor that you're choosing. So if you guys have one in mind, I'm most likely gonna go ahead and offer a second one, so we have 2 opinions regarding your procedure. Para las que me están viendo conectadas, recuerden que el paquete del Labor Day Special todavía sigue vigente tal como lo ven detrás de la pantalla. Tenemos 3 paquetes disponibles para cada una de ustedes donde no solamente se van a estar ahorrando dinero en el procedimiento, sino que también todos los accesorios que aparecen en la lista son totalmente gratis. El paquete que ven detrás mío aplica solo para lipo y BBL, pero también tenemos promociones para aumento de senos, levantamiento con implantes, levantamiento de senos solo, reducción. Tenemos también procedimientos en promoción como la abdominoplastia para las que tienen exceso de piel, recientemente pasaste por un embarazo, perdiste muchísimo peso, tienes muchas estrías, no te gusta cómo luce tu abdomen porque tiene demasiada flacidez. Todos los procedimientos en este momento se encuentran en una promoción vigente que está disponible en este momento. For my girls watching in English, tummy tuck procedures are also in a promotional deal. So tummy tucks are starting at just $3,500 and it's gonna apply for mini tummy tuck, a regular tummy tuck, and extended tummy tuck. But not only that, we also have promotions on breast augmentations for just $2,800. We have breast lifts at $4,000. Breast lift with implants, you only pay $500 for the implants. So the remaining balance turns out to be $4,250 after placing your initial deposit. So every single procedure in this moment is in a special promotion for each and every one of you. As a matter of fact, for my girls that are planning on doing mommy makeovers and you're planning on combining 2 procedures, you get access and you unlock what we call a 2-procedure combination package. That's one of the secret offers we're having for our patients that want to have a mommy makeover. We also have another promotion going on for any patient that is wanting to book 3 different procedures. It's called the 3-procedure combination package and it includes many more stuff. If you guys want me to go in detail about that, just let me know in the comment section and I'll go ahead and explain that to you. Dancing Queen, can someone message me on WhatsApp? Okay, I'm taking a screenshot of this so we can go ahead and contact you as soon as the live is over. K Finesse, does anyone speak English? Yes, we all speak English. We do have different consultants. We have Spanish consultants and we have English ones. So if a patient asks a question in Spanish, I will obviously answer in Spanish. If you guys have questions in English, then I'll go ahead and answer them in English. How much is a Lipo 360 and a BBL? So with the packages that you're seeing right behind me, Dancing Queen, this is for you. You get to choose 3 or one of the 3 packages. The basic package comes with 2 free areas of lipo, 1 free faja, and J Plasma. J Plasma is a skin tightening technique. If you want me to go in detail about what J Plasma is, just let me know in the comments and I'll go over it. When you do the premium package, you get included the things from the basic, but you also get 3 free massages and free blood work, which is super important because you need to get blood work done regardless. And then you have the Plus package, which is my personal favorite because it includes Cell Saver, and it also includes your pre-op package. So if you do not know what Cell Saver is, let me know in the comment section and I'll go ahead and explain the benefits of Cell Saver because so many patients have no idea what Cell Saver is, and to me it's one of the most important techniques or technologies we can use in a patient's procedure. Do we combine procedures? Yes, my dear, we do combine procedures. We combine all types of procedures depending on the doctor, okay? So let me know what type of combination you're planning on having and I can give you options options on doctors. I can give you recommendations as far as what your BMI should be. And, we can talk a little bit and interact with each other. So you can kind of get a consultation with me on live, but you'd still have to have a personal consultation with one of our surgeons. What if I just want a breast reduction? So when a patient only wants breast reduction, that is totally okay. Typically, the patient that wants to have a breast reduction is someone that literally wants to reduce the size of the breast. So most likely, you're not planning on having any type of implants. Right now, we have a promotion going on where breast reduction is starting at only $4,800. So $4,800 is the starting price for breast reductions right now. We have to evaluate your case. Sometimes you could do a wonderful job with a breast lift. If you definitely want to have a breast reduction, awesome. But we also have another procedure called gigantomastia, which is for people that don't qualify for a lift or a reduction because of the size of the breast. And I can go a little bit more in detail regarding that. Now, if you guys are planning on having a combination of procedure, you want to make sure that the doctor you're choosing combines the procedures that you want to have done. So the most common combination for all patients that want mommy makeover tends to be lipo BBL and tummy tuck. So technically a mommy makeover is anything that's a tummy tuck and something else. So a tummy tuck and breast, a tummy tuck and lipo, a tummy tuck and a BBL, or a tummy tuck, a BBL, and a breast procedure. So let me know what type of combination you're looking for. Can I upgrade the package that I got 2 months ago for the one right now? So when you're booking a new procedure, you do get access to any of the packages we currently have available. If you're already locked in for another promotion, you cannot just switch promotions because it would be super crazy. So in this case, what your options are is you can speak to the coordination department, because I do know for a fact that coordination is giving incentives to patients that can do earlier dates. So for example, if you're already booked, let's say for November, and you're able to come in October, they're giving incentives on discounts for the procedure, extra discounts on the procedure that you already have booked, or free accessories. So you could kind of create your own package if you're able to make those modifications, since you're already booked with one promotion we had done before. Okay, so K-Finesse wants a lipo 360, a BBL, breast lift, and implants. Of course, my love, you're able to get this combination. In your case, the breast lift with implants would be $4,500, and the lipo BBL would be any of the packages that you choose that are right behind me. You can get the basic, you can get the premium, or you can get the plus. The premium is the most popular one because it includes a little bit of the basic, and it also includes a little bit of the plus. The only thing that it does not include would be the cell saver and the pre-op package. The cell saver is a technique that is used on patients that basically helps your recovery process. So when you go and you get liposuction, and for my girls that have already had lipo and are watching this live, you got the idea or where I'm coming from. When you get a liposuction, you tend to feel very lethargic and sick and nauseous and weak after you get a lipo or a lipo BBL. And the reason for that is because of the amount of blood loss that you experience during the procedure. So the cell saver, what it does is that it doesn't allow your hemoglobin to drop as much. So by the time you get out of surgery, your hemoglobin is at a very similar level than it was when you first came into surgery. So by the time you're out of surgery and you wake up from the anesthesia, you're gonna feel not as nauseous, not as lethargic, not as weak. So your recovery is gonna be so much quicker rather than someone who didn't do cell saver. Does 305 offer massages? If so, how much and how many should I get before flying back home? So the amount of massages that a person gets, I always say the more the better. Massages are important not just to drain the liquid or the retained fluid that you have after liposuction, but it also prevents fibrosis from forming. If you're not familiar with what fibrosis is, it kind of looks like cellulite on your tummy. It doesn't look nice over time. A lot of people, do get it, and it's because you don't get enough massages done. So a good amount of massages would be anywhere from 10 to 15 massages. That would be ideal. Now, do you have to get all 10 to 15 massages done here with us? Not realistically, because a lot of you guys cannot stay for a full 15 days. So what we do is we can do your first few massages. We have a package of 5 massages, and we have another package of 10 massages. Now, you could do 1 massage per day, or you could even do 2 massages per day. Okay? Now, if you're planning on going back home sooner rather than later, what we would do is we would encourage you to continue doing your massages back home. How are you going to do that? You're going to book an appointment in a medical spa in your hometown, and you're just gonna get your massages arranged. Okay, so K-Finesse, which doctors does this special apply to? This special, the premium and the plus package applies to all the doctors. So Dr. Brewster, Dr. Morales, Dr. Amin, Dr. Sadio, all of our doctors are part of this promotion. Now the thing is, the promotion typically doesn't have an end date until that doctor is booked out. So for example, right now for the basic package, Dr. Brewster is already fully booked. He does have the premium and the plus package available, but that's not a problem because we have 11 other surgeons that you can literally choose from, so that shouldn't be even a problem at all, okay? But yeah, all doctors from 305 Plastic Surgery are in this promotional deal that we have going on right now. Okay, so Miss Erica, your AirPods disconnected. Let me know if you want me to repeat what we were talking about. I'm also live on TikTok, YouTube, and Twitch, I believe. So I'm gonna go ahead and check out the messages from TikTok, see what you guys are up to and what you guys are asking. I think that the most common question that we are having right now is, when does this promotion end? And like I just said a couple of minutes ago, the promotion ends once the spots are fully filled. As of right now, we do have availability up until October 31st, which is when this promotion is valid for. However, we do have other promotions for November and December and even for next year. Hi, my girls on TikTok. I'm seeing over here. Okay, user friendly. I would be 4 months postpartum. Can I do that? So when you give birth, if it was a natural birth, you can wait 3 months. But if it was a C-section, you have to wait the full 6 months. The doctors always try to recommend to wait 6 months in between any type of surgery at all. So just stay safe and just book out 6 months, right? Now, I've had patients who are currently pregnant, have not given birth yet, and they're still booking the promotions that we currently have available for November, for December, and for even next year. Now, the best promotion we have is obviously the one for the month of October. The sooner you do your surgery, the more savings you're gonna have. How much is the hand lipo and leg lipo? I don't know if it's arm liposuction, what you're trying to ask me. Hand liposuction doesn't exist, but leg liposuction, I feel like it's your inner thighs. I'm not sure. So in your arms, we're able to do arm lipo, but it's only in this portion of your arms. And then in your legs, we're able to do inner thigh liposuction and outer thigh liposuction. Hiya, can the offer be used next year? So for next year, we do have a different promotion going on. It's very similar in price, like it's similar to the one you're seeing right behind me. The only thing that changes is the prices go up a tiny bit and the accessories are not the same. But we definitely have promotions, like I was saying, for October, November, December, and even for next year. But like I just mentioned, the sooner you do your surgery, the more savings you're gonna be having. Are there January promotions? Yes, my dear, we do have January promotions as well. As a matter of fact, we have promotions specifically for patients that are planning on doing combination of procedures. So if you're one of those girls that wants to have a mommy makeover where you're having a tummy tuck and something else done, now would be the time to do your booking because you're able to unlock the 2-procedure combination package that includes a lot of the things that are on the premium package. And it does apply for people that are planning on having 2 procedures at the same time, okay? As far as what doctors are included in the promotion, they're asking on TikTok. Yes, all doctors are included within the promo at 305 Plastic Surgery. As a matter of fact, we had Dr. Sadio here with us earlier today. We were talking about breast lifts, the importance of having a consultation prior to your surgery so your doctor can help you choose the right surgery for you. If you're planning on doing a breast augmentation, the doctor does help you to choose the right size depending, you know, we measure you, we measure your chest, we measure your back, and we kind of we're able to determine what size of implant is gonna be best for you. Because Dr. Sadio was saying, listen, if I have a patient come in and she just randomly asks that she just wants 350 cc, okay, 350 cc's on your breast does not look the same on everyone. It could be ginormous on me that I'm like a super slim girl, and on someone with a higher BMI, they might look super tiny. So those things we go over on your pre-op appointment, and your pre-op appointment is included in all of your bookings. So whether you do a promotional deal or not, your pre-op appointment, all of your surgical fees, and your post-op appointment are included in the package. So for those days that you're coming in and out of the facility and you're seeing the nurses or you're seeing the doctor, there's really not much that you have to pay for. Only the drug, nicotine, and pregnancy test that we do the day prior to surgery. But for that reason, we created the Plus package. The Plus package already includes that pre-op package that I'm talking about, which is the drug, nicotine, and pregnancy test. Is Dr. JC not in the promotion? So Dr. JC was part of this promotion. As you guys know, he's a very, very popular doctor. So once he opened up his spots for the promotion, they got filled up. I think it was in a matter of 2 days. So he decided to drop another promotion very similar to the one that I have right behind me. It doesn't include as many things and the price is a little bit different. But you know, if you compare the promo price to his regular price, you are going to be saving a lot of money. Si tengo personas que me están viendo en español, no más déjenmelo saber en la parte de los comentarios para yo poder ayudarlas y contestarles sus preguntas. Hablaba en inglés de que tuvimos a la doctora Sadio el día de hoy acá en el en vivo. Y la doctora Sadio hablaba de la importancia de la cita preoperatoria, sobre todo para esas pacientes que lo que quieren hacerse es un procedimiento en los senos. Sea un aumento de senos, sea un levantamiento con implantes, sea una reducción o independientemente cualquier tipo de procedimiento, es súper importante la cita preoperatoria y por esa razón tu cita preoperatoria está incluida dentro de tu promoción. Eso quiere decir que el día antes de tu cirugía, cuando tú vengas a ver al doctor o a la doctora junto a los anestesiólogos, esa cita está completamente cubierta. Al igual que tus gastos quirúrgicos, me refiero a anestesia y gastos de cirugía, y también tu cita postoperatoria. Y creo que eso es algo que mucha gente o muchos pacientes no tienen conocimiento. Aparte que el departamento de billing o nosotros el departamento de consultantes podemos hacerle una aplicación al financiamiento. ¿Qué sucede? La gran mayoría de las veces los pacientes no se operan a una fecha temprana porque obviamente los fondos no están disponibles. Entonces lo que nosotros hacemos es que le aplicamos al financiamiento a cada uno de nuestros pacientes, independientemente si tienen buen crédito o no, para de esa manera garantizarte de que tu cirugía va a estar pagada y lo único que tienes que hacer es operarte y regresar el dinero poquito a poquito después de que te operas. How much is silicone breast augmentation? Hi, Vanessa. How are you? Vanessa, breast augmentation with silicone right now is $2,800, okay? So if you're planning on just doing a simple breast augmentation, that would be the cost of your deal or the cost of your promotion. Very importantly, we do work with saline and silicone implants, and your doctor actually might help you choose the best type of implant for you, specifically for the type of profile that you're trying to aim for. A lot of our patients like very natural results on the breast. Some of our other patients like very high profile and projected looks. So let me know kind of what you're going for and we can definitely discuss that here. How are you going to secure your promotion? Super easy. Every promo is locked in with a minimum deposit of $250. Now, a lot of the times patients don't want to pull the $250 out of pocket. And for that reason, we created strategically a financing option for your deposit. So if you don't get paid this week, you get paid in 50 days, you don't want to miss the promotion, you could literally finance your deposit with Klarna, Affirm. You could also use Zizzle and Zip. So if you have any of these accounts currently available, you already have an account with them, let me know because you literally can pay your deposit with that and it's super easy. If you don't have an account with them yet, our job is to create one for you to see if we're able to place your deposit with that. So there's options for everyone. Well, I do speak both. I speak both languages. I speak both English and Spanish. If you ask me a question in English, I will go ahead and answer in English. If you have a question in Spanish, I have to answer that person in Spanish so they can understand and I can answer their specific question. Now, if you have a specific question, just go ahead and drop it in the comment section and I would gladly answer whatever question you might have regarding promotions, doctors, procedures, do's, don'ts, and everything like that. Yo reservé el viernes pasado para operarme el 22, entro en esa promo. Giuliani, ya tú deberías saber qué tipo de promoción tú tienes elegida, porque cuando tú haces tu agendamiento, te llega un documento con la promoción para la que calificaste. Te recomiendo que contactes al departamento de coordinación o incluso a tu consultante, quien fue la persona que te ayudó a hacer el agendamiento, para que tengas conocimiento de qué promoción fue la que escogiste y así sepas qué tienes incluido y qué no tienes incluido. Okay, who is the most popular doctor? So we have a couple of popular doctors. I'd say Dr. JC Alvarez is one of the top popular surgeons. Dr. Brewster is a very, very popular among the American patients. Dr. JC is more popular on the Hispanic patients. Dr. Sadio, for example, she's gaining a lot of popularity due to her breast procedures. If you're planning on having your breast done, if you have a friend that needs her breast done, you have to send her to us. We actually have an awesome referral program. So if you're having surgery with your bestie, with your sister, with your cousin, with your coworker, with whoever, you actually guys can get into the referral program and you get like extra incentives for that. So yeah, I think every doctor has like a different specialty. I think that they're all super good. They're amazing doctors. A lot of our doctors are double and triple board certified. So when you come to 305, you're definitely not just getting a great experience as far as, you know, getting the body of your dreams, but you're also getting doctors with so many years of experience. Like for example, Dr. DiGeronimo, he's been performing surgeries for the last 50 years of his life. Dr. Amin has been performing surgeries for over 40 years. Dr. Brewster has been in the industry for a very long time. I believe it's been since 2008, as well as Dr. Sadio. Dr. Morales, for example, he's a doctor in his country. He came here, he did his board, and he's been performing plastic surgery for many years as well. So I think experience is very tied to results, and I think it's also very tied to popularity. If you open up a business and you've been, you know, having your hamburger spot for the last 10 years of your life in your neighborhood, you best bet that you're gonna have more popularity than the one that just opened up maybe 2 weeks ago. So I just think that that's more what it's based on. Thankfully, all of our doctors are amazing, and everyone is very, very happy with the results all the time. So that's an amazing way to go ahead and answer that. Now, I'm on TikTok as well. Para las que me están viendo en TikTok o para las que me están viendo en general y quieren que les responda algo en español, nomás déjenmelo en los comentarios de la parte de abajo para yo poder contestarle a cada una de ustedes. Si tienen preguntas sobre condiciones médicas, qué procedimiento va a ser el mejor para ti, qué doctor sería tu mejor doctor dependiendo en el procedimiento que tú quieras hacerte, todas esas preguntas las vamos a estar contestando. How much is it for a tummy tuck or skin removal surgery? So Tammy, when you're having a tummy tuck right now with the current promotion, tummy tucks are starting at $3,500. It does apply for mini, regular, and extended tummy tucks because all tummy tucks are currently in a promotional deal starting at $3,500. I feel like when you get a tummy tuck procedure done, it's the most permanent procedure you could have just because the tummy tuck that we do includes muscle repair, removal of the excess skin, and belly button repair. So majority of the time when you get a tummy tuck, you only get one tummy tuck done in a lifetime, okay? So it's a very cool procedure. It's a very permanent result. And it does kind of remove all the excess skin and all the scars that you may have in your abdominal area, especially if you went through pregnancies or major weight loss. That's a great procedure to move forward with. Who has the back heart-shaped BBL? So when you're planning on having the heart-shaped BBL look, it's not a matter of who's the best one doing it or who gives that result. It's a matter of you want that look for yourself. So when you do a lipo and a BBL, the technique is the same exact technique on all doctors. It's just a matter of how you want it shaped. Like me, for example, I don't want the heart shape. I want round hips and plumped booty from the very top to the very bottom. So with my BBL, I know I'm gonna be able to achieve that. The fact that you want the heart shape, what we would do is insert more fat towards the lower portion of the booty so we can give you that inverted heart shape, which is what I feel that is what you're going for. So shaping, same thing for the breasts. BBLs work like breasts. If you're planning on having a breast augmentation, it depends on how big you want your breasts, and that's gonna determine the size of your implant. Same thing applies for the BBL. Depending on the amount of projection that you want is the amount of fat that's gonna be transferred. And as far as the shape, it's just strategically placed in certain areas of your body to give you whatever shape it is that you want. Tammy, she said, awesome. Tammy, yes. So if you have not yet had a consultation with us, all you have to do, my dear, is send me a private message here on TikTok or on Instagram DM. Let me know that you're interested with your name and your phone number. Let me know that you're coming from the live, and then we'll go ahead and do a consultation with you, because all consultations are fully free, okay? And si tengo pacientes en español, déjame ver. Here on Instagram, Brittany's here, Maria Cruz, Ismelka, Marie, Wade, Letty, Carrie Ann. Carrie Ann, that name sounds familiar. Was that your consultant? Let me know in the comment section. Darshell, Teresa, Gertrudis, Clara, everyone on this live, thank you girls for being here. And yeah, I think we're gonna go ahead and wrap up the live. We are in office for one more hour. We're also gonna be here tomorrow from 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. So if you guys are not able to do a consultation today because you're going home, you're driving your kids, you're picking up your kids from school, or whatever the case may be, all you have to do is leave us a message on Instagram DM or even here on TikTok so we can go ahead and schedule a consultation for you. Remember, we have virtual consultations in the sense that you get a one-on-one FaceTime or Zoom call with your doctor, and we also have a call consultation that you do through your consultant. So for example, if you just want the quick call, all you do is send over your pictures, complete your medical assessment, you get reviewed by the doctor gives feedback, and we give you the feedback of the doctor. Now, if you want a personal one-on-one scheduled call with your doctor, that's also a possibility. We'd still have to get pictures and medical assessment done, but it would take an extra step for you to be able to receive the personal feedback from the doctor. Bree is asking, how much is it to add HD liposuction? So when you get HD lipo, it's basically just abdominal etching, and abdominal etching has a cost of $2,500. First and foremost, we have to know that you're a good candidate for HD liposuction. And then after we determine that you're a good candidate, we'll go ahead and book you for that. But it's $2,500 for the HD, the abdominal etching. Price for breast lift without implants. Maria, the price for the breast lift right now is $4,000. So for $4,000, you get a full breast lift, and you can choose any of our doctors. Right now, Dr. Sadio is very popular for her breast procedures, so I love her for that. And then the breast lift actually relocates your nipple back to its center, because your nipple should always be at least 12 centimeters from your neck to the nipple. And we also remove a tiny bit of breast tissue. Now, majority of the times, patients love to have breast lifts with implants. I would love to have a consultation with you and ask you why maybe you don't want implants, because it does give you a little bit more fullness and projection. It looks very, very nice when you do a breast lift with implants. As a matter of fact, when you do silicone implants, you never have to exchange them ever again. Silicone implants are basically for life. They're very, very safe type of implants, and I personally love the look that they give. Okay, so on top for the BBL, so $7K in total. So it depends what package you're having, right? There's always modifications we can do if it were to be the case. So for example, if you get the package for what you said you wanted, lipo and HD, so $2,500 plus $2,500 for the abdominal etching. If maybe we don't have a promo for the abdominal etching, but there's always strings and things we can pull for you guys. Let's say if you don't want the jade plasma and instead you want to do the abdominal etching, we can always make modifications if possible, okay? So don't lose it, just do your consultation first. Make sure that you're a good candidate for HD liposuction, and that's gonna be told to you by your surgeon. And then after that, we'll see what we can do regarding your specific promotions, since you only want HD and lipo 360, okay? And I think that's gonna be it for now. Ya vamos a estar terminando. Para las personas que me ven en español, el día de mañana vamos a estar nuevamente a las 12 o 12:30 y posiblemente vamos a estar con alguno de nuestros doctores, así que quédense conectadas el día de mañana y siempre le vamos a estar notificando. For my girls in English, tomorrow we're going to be live again sometime around 12:30, and we are most likely going to have Dr. Brewster on the live. So if you're interested in Dr. Brewster, or you know someone that's interested in having a procedure done with him, we're most likely going to have him live tomorrow. So let me know if you're interested. Send me a message on Instagram DM, your name and your phone number. If you still have not scheduled a consultation, remember your consultation is totally free, and we do have financing options for everyone.
Dame un grr,
¿Un qué?
un grr,
¿Un qué? ¿Un qué?
un grr,
¿Un qué?
un grr,
¿Un qué?
un grr. Dame un grr,
¿Un qué?
un grr,
¿Un qué? ¿Un qué?
un grr,
¿Un qué?
un grr,
¿Un qué?
un grr.
Mi combo de aumento de senos y lipo 360 en Miami me encantó.
Creo que combinar cirugías es una opción